So here are the Jazz starting 5. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, B.A., a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
Back to Paul. Here's Crowder. Count it.
I'll tell you, great job by Crowder to free himself up, an aggressive interior scorer.
Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Phoenix grabs the miss.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the floor.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level, I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Back to Paul. Puts one up from 19. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Conley against Paul. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Takes the 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Ayton, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
From deep, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. From deep three-point range. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Outside Booker. Takes a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, Booker is in three-point territory. The defense has got to be there on the catch. He's got such tremendous accuracy from deep.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Outside Conley. And a miss there on the triple. The Suns have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And Booker with the jam.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell against Booker. Now Conley from behind the arc. Gobert inside. He's covered by Ayton.
Stout defense comes from not only contesting the shot, but also grabbing the board.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Back to Crowder. Outside Booker. There's the 3. Utah with the rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Shot is up. Bogdanovich. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul. Outside Paul. To the middle. Knocked away. Stolen by Conley.
Well read defensively. That window closed so fast.
Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Suns on top, up 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Booker. Here's Crowder. Defended by Bogdanovich. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Chris Paul has always been willing to rebound the position. He understands he's got to provide support on the backboards.
Outside Mitchell. Paul against Conley. Here's O'Neal. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. You know, what we call a smart foul. A part of the game for sure, but maybe not exactly what Dr. Naismith intended with the rules. Doris, any of those types of fouls you'd look to discourage?
BA, the first one that comes to mind are the take fouls to stop the fast break. That would be at the top of my list. Because what you have potentially on every play, particularly if NBA players get out in transition, is the absolutely mind-blowing dunks, the athleticism on display. So similar to European basketball, take away those take fouls that stop transition.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to O'Neal. Close them in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Gobert with it. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's O'Neal. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Ayton, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. Hits a three-pointer. Conley's got 9.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period. Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
Paul passes to Bridges. From the arc. Here's Ayton. Goes up again. Good. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
Outside Booker. And there's 1:45 left in the half. Here's Ayton. Outside for Booker. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Bogdanovich finds Conley. Here's Gobert. Covered by Crowder. Here's O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Booker. He takes it in. And Booker with the jam.
Devin Booker sees a window of opportunity to get to the dribble drive game and takes advantage.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. No good from outside. The Suns leading. Here's Booker. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. To the inside. Crowder with a steal. Inside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
This guy is
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk.
Paul passes to Bridges with 4 on the clock. The shot won't fall. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Suns ahead. They're up by 2.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. In the first period, their biggest lead was a... And that's a wrap with the third.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Rudy Gay out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. Outside Johnson. Back to Payne. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And he gets it back. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance effort. The rebound by Oni. Utah's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Here's Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Kaminsky, right side. Back to Payne. Pass to Shaman. Up top, Payne. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
For Phoenix, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Shamet. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Clarkson passes to Ingles. They get it again. Ooh, McGee with the block. And they'll keep possession. Clarkson outside. And another shot. Kaminsky pulls it in.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Stolen by Ingles. Whiteside, the pass to Gay. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Gay's got 4 points this quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
It's Shamet on the wing. Kicks it to Kaminsky. That one a little long. The Jazz have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Gay. From 9 feet out. Clarkson for 3. That shot is off. The Suns trailing. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And the Suns miss again. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Honey. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Whiteside. And finally they hit one. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. From deep, Johnson. The rebound by Whiteside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray. Now it's a 7-point Jazz lead.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Payne. Pass to Shamet. To the left side wing. To the paint. Here's McGee. Banked it in off the glass.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Clarkson outside from deep. The Suns clear it. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Here's Shamet. Can't hit that one. And Utah the other way now. Down low. Here's Gay. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Shooting for Utah.
Gay, no good on the free throw. 29 seconds left in the third. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Here's Honey, defended by Payne. Back to Ingles. Launches it. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Whiteside's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. And so it's Utah closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. Back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. We've got Cameron Johnson. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Frank Kaminsky, and it's McGee in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's O'Neal. That one falls. Nice set up by Mitchell. And the Jazz lead by 9.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. It wasn't feel-good pep talk. He wants them to show some fight in the closing moments. He told them, if you guys want to salvage any respect from this game, now's the time to do it. Show them we are better than this. Guys, take it away.
And two other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and three-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are two hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Pass to Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now Paul. Now Bridges. Drives to the hoop. And it's Bridges with the jam.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Mitchell. The three. The Suns clear it. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Paul against Conley. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Gobert inside. He's against Ayton. Gobert no good. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. It's Booker on the wing. Got a piece of it. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. From deep, Conley. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Paul against Conley. Paul can't get it to go. Utah's got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Jazz lead by 13.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
And so it's Utah with it. Utah has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. Here's Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. And he drives in. The kick out to Conley. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry.
Really poor pass there, guys. And the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
Here's Paul. Crowder controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, it's his motor that makes him such an effective offensive rebounder. Jay Crowder is going to play hard.
Paul against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Takes a 13-footer. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's good. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome. They still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside Conley. The 3-ball. It's not going to go for him. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Bridges right side. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
Paul against Conley. three is up. He drops it from range.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are
Kevin, thanks.
Good story. Hard work does pay off, David. Thank you so much. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for Miami, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. Pass to Adebayo. You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. Ayton kicks to Crowder. Shoots over Tucker. Shot by Crowder, no good. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Shot from 12. The putback, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Inside. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Paul outside, takes a 3. That one doesn't drop. Well, he go the other way with it. Outside Lowry. Outside Robinson. Butler passes to Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Lowry. 3-pointer. Butler. Booker pulls it in. The Suns have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Ayton with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Ayton with it. The pass to Bridges. No good from outside.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one done.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I just love Adebayo's passion for the game and his desire to reinvent his position.
Miami shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And Adebayo drops them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Bridges, right side, over Butler. And again, it's the Suns missing. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Got a piece of it. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Plays with a high motor. Crowder knows only one way to play, and that's in 5th gear.
Outside Butler. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. 6 to shoot. Fast break, here come the Suns. Ayton against Adebayo. Now Robinson fires for 3. First shot, first pass. He's out of the blocks fast.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
Ball finds Bridges from deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. Pass to Adebayo. Great touch on the 16-footer.
You know, this has become a knockdown shot for Bam Adebayo, the mid-range jumper.
Bridges outside. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3-point range.
And that's what he's looking for. After 3 straight misses, finally finds the mark.
Paul against Lowry. 1:07 left to play here in the first. Plenty of space. That one misses. The Suns go the other way with it. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. Paul looking around. Booker outside. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. Ayton from down in the low post. It goes.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Lowry dishes to Butler. And they double up Butler. And And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection. Good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Now here is McGee. 17 seconds left here in the first quarter. There's Shamet. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Oladipo, the pass to Strus. No one covering.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a two.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Heat out front, up by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively. Also keeping them out of sync.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Landry Shamet. Frank Kaminsky is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. Pass to McGee. Stripped it away. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson.
Cameron Johnson.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Oladipo taking his time here. He feeds it to Dedmon. Morris right side. Lays it up off the glass.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. McGee in the corner. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Oladipo finds 0, and it's Shamet with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Miami leading by 4. There's 0 with the 3. Morris. The tip in on the offensive rebound. Morris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
That's his first personal foul. First team
now
foul.
Here's Oladipo. Payne covering. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And Oladipo kicks to Dedmon. Off target from the baseline.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And here is Kaminsky. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Oladipo left side. Dedmon in the corner. And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Suns trail by 8. A out left to the wing. Here's Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Passes to Hero. Out to Morris. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Morris has got the lead up to 8 now for Miami.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Johnson, the pass to Shamet. Now Payne from deep three-point range. Morris with the rebound. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. The pass to Hero. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Intercepted. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Hero produces across the board. Some guys have potential, others just get it done.
Payne dishes to McGee. Pass to Shamet. 6 on the shot clock. And the Suns miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Down low. Shots good by Hero. And the Heat lead by 12.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
24 seconds left here in the second. They get it again. Dedmon. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. In the corner. Shamet with it. Hands it from downtown. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
From range, Landry Shamet is just a natural. Has total confidence in his own abilities.
Pass to Oladipo. Here's Strus. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Miami in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball.
Kevin, thanks. Here with you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They had a 4-point advantage at the end. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We've seen Markieff Morris really having a great game.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Outside Lowry. Butler passes to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Back to Butler. And Tucker kicks to Adebayo. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Adebayo's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Heat. Passes it to Ayton. The dish to Booker. From the baseline. The shot, no good. The Heat go the other way with it. And Lowry has it in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Lowry's got 5.
That's what you want to do. Work the ball to one of your premier scorers like Kyle Lowry and let him make a play.
To the paint. It's stolen by Adebayo. There's the pass to Lowry. Back to Robinson. Kicks it to Butler. Pass to Tucker. From the corner. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Tucker's got his first points of the game.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field. Woo, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Pass to Lowry. In the corner, it's Robinson. Tucker dishes to Lowry. Back to Tucker. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Ball outside. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And it's Ball penetrating.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 5. Outside Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Lowry, no good. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's a 16-point game. And the dunk by Booker.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Outside Butler. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter of the game. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Paul. Butler with the steal. Adebayo with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And taken away by Johnson. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. And the shot goes in.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Adebayo kicks to Lowry. .106 left in the third. Adebayo passes to Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Johnson outside. Passes it to Booker. From the arc. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Miami ball.
Lowry against Paul. Outside Lowry. Feeds it to Robinson. And Crowder comes up to help. Clock at 6. And Tucker has it in the corner. Over Ayton. Tucker can't get it to go.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Now the pass to Crowder. Booker in the post. Guarded by Robinson. Up again. And Booker able to finish.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Robinson for 3. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
That might be a soul-crushing basket. What a shot to carry them into the fourth quarter.
And so it's Miami. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. It's Crowder on the wing. Back to Bridges. It's stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Robinson. Good ball movement here by Miami. Lowry from outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Miami.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt to be on fire from beyond. They have been really good from the three-point line.
Outside Butler. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Robinson dishes to Butler. To the middle. Here's Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Ayton throws it down.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Robinson passes to Tucker. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Up top, Crowder. Guarded by Robinson. Stolen by Tucker. Outside Lowry. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And stolen by Butler. One-on-one here. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
Put this guy in the dunk contest. Jimmy Butler is ready to win it all.
Pass to Bridges. Crowder inside. Guarded by Tucker. Off on the layup. Miami leading by 14. Paul with the steal. Here's Booker. Second shot opportunity. And Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got 5 points now this quarter.
He just looks so fluid in the open floor. I love how Ayton runs to the right spot in these situations.
Outside Lowry. He kicks it to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Shot clock at 5. 20 feet out. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And the Heat lead by 14.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
They recover it. Butler with the ball. Outside for Lowry. Over Booker. They get it back. Adebayo passes to Tucker. Butler from outside. And Paul pulls it down. Suns trail by 14. Here's Ayton. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Miami.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays. And he did that tonight.
Ball finds Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Passes it to Tucker. And Paul over to help. They get a hand on it. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder. And it's the Heat with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. Clock at 4. Lowry passes to Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And the Heat lead by 13.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The state capital of Utah, dramatic. And David Aldridge is...
Thank you, Kevin.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, a small forward. Butler passes to Tucker. From downtown, the shot missing. The Jazz go the other way with it. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell over Robinson. And too long on the shot.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Conley with it. Lowry picks him up. Conley against Lowry. Conley the pass to O'Neal. On the wing, 5 on the clock. Lowry against Conley. Back to Adebayo. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside Conley. Mitchell dishes to Conley. Here's Gobert and slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Conley against Lowry. Dishes it to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Over Conley. Good work defensively by Conley. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. Pass to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Bogdanovich inside. Guarded by Tucker. He shoots again. And Gobert with the lay-in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Adebayo finds Lowry. Here's Tucker. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. For 3, Mitchell. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Now, here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Trying to get open is Adebayo. That's it, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Mitchell outside. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Gobert. And Adebayo.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now here's Lowry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The shot. Adebayo with the bucket.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and is still focused enough to score.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's the 3. That shot is off. And it's Miami the other way. To the wing right side. And there's the pass to Tucker. Lowry against Conley. Shot, high post. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And remember, Lowry entered the league back in 2006, back when people wanted lots of mid-range shots.
Conley against Lowry. Bogdanovich looking around. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Another miss by Utah. The Heat with the lead. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Tucker finds Robinson. Stolen by Conley. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. There's O'Neal with the 3. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Miami ball.
There's 18 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Lowry against Conley. Outside Butler. To the inside. And Tucker kicks to Robinson. 1 second left. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
On the wing, Mitchell. Over Robinson. Offensive rebound.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
And here's Lowry. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. In the corner, it's Robinson. And there it is for him. Robinson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat. Now they say great offense beats great defense, Brett. That never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
There's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the 3-ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Inside. Here's Tucker. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Conley scanning the floor. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And Miami is shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Conley grabs the miss. Utah trailing here. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. Gobert dishes to Bogdanovich. And Butler sends it back.
Great defense from Jimmy Butler, judging when that shot was going up and getting the rejection.
Yep, that one goes. And the Heat lead by 3. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Well, the other thing that's impressive is the point of attack for the defense playing on the ball. They've been aggressive all night long and have a few steals to show for it.
Now, here is Robinson. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Outside Bogdanovich. And an intentional foul right there.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And the Heat with some changes. The putback. Utah getting another chance here. And it's blocked.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot. Managing to swat that one away.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half of the game. They shoot again. Here's Clarkson. And finally they hit one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Oladipo with the ball. Up top, Hero. He's covered by Clarkson. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Dedmon's shot is off.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Jazz passing it around. That gives them the lead.
Now, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Morris inside. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the D.
Here's Dedmon. Pass to Hero. Feeds to Dedmon. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Dedmon using his length that time on the offensive end.
Here's Honey. Guarded by Oladipo. Oni passes to Ingles. 16 seconds left to play in the first half. Right side trying to break free. The shot by Oni, no good. Now Hero. Oladipo outside. And up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. And they kept it close, trailing. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Rudy Gobert with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Cruz in at the 3 slot. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. He kicks it to O'Neal. Conley with it. Now Gobert. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. And he drops it in from the low post. Gobert's got the first bucket of the third here for Utah. Here's Lowry. He dishes it to Robinson. Outside Butler. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler there. Serious elevation.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 1.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Now, here's Lowry. And he drives in. The putback doesn't go for him. So Utah will take it the other way. O'Neal from long range. The offensive rebound.
And not wasting any time here. Kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. He feeds it to Butler. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
Conley for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. And here's the fast break. And he gets it to go. 6 points for Kyle Lowry.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
Conley against Lowry. Mitchell in the corner. From deep. And they get it back. O'Neal. Gobert, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 12 in the game.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Now here's Tucker. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Tucker with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. O'Neal dishes to Conley. Here's Gobert. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. Shooting 78%.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
So they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Strus passes to Devin. That shot missing, so Utah will take it the other way. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Nice ball movement by Utah. It's stolen by Oladipo. In transition, here comes Miami.
Oladipo pounced on the steal. Quick instincts on the defensive end.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. It's a 1-point game. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Gay outside, and they double up Gay. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. And Oladipo pulls it down. Here's Whiteside. Good on the shot. Whiteside's got his first 2 points.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
The pass to Hero. 24 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Strus. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Strus has got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
From deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Oni's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Rudy Gobert, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Utah Jazz. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Jazz leading by 4. They've got Clarkson. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the 1 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. To the right side. To the paint. Here's Gay. Lays it up and banks it in. Gay's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Jazz. Now here's Oladipo. Pass to Hero. It's Oladipo on the wing. Kicks to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by the Jazz.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. And it's Conley that time on the assist from Bogdanovich.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
Lowry for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Jimmy Butler. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Out to Conley. For the 3. And it's Mitchell missing.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but they can make this lead hold up. He can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Outside Conley for 3. Offensive rebound. Gobert. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Butler on the wing. Back to Lowry. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a handle. Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Shot's good by Mitchell.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Butler against O'Neal. Butler dishes to Lowry.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Tucker. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's his first.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
At the elbow, it's Gobert. Now O'Neal. Jazz passing it around. Now the dish to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Conley against Lowry. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. O'Neal kicks to Conley. From past the arc. Robinson pulls it in. The Heat trail by 6.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
You can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Can't hit that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Mitchell wide open. And it's Miami with the rebound. Passes it to Lowry. And Tucker kicks to Butler. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And you know it's coming. Jimmy Butler lives to serve up in these moments.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now a timeout called by Miami. They're down by 3. Just 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Rudy Gobert.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Only moments away. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA. Allie, it's all.
Brian, thank you.
Oh, it sure is. Good stuff there, Allie. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Hall and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Oh, it's a marquee showdown tonight, Doris. Two of the elite teams in the league.
BA, there are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans are fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch. I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Bridges outside. Second shot opportunity. Ayton. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Now here's Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Pulls it. Second chance shot. And it's finished off by Gobert as he lays it in. Gobert's got his second basket.
Feed Rudy Gobert down low. Watch him cash in. Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint. Obviously an exceptional defensive player. But the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Now here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Here's Conley coming off a Suns make. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Conley to the paint. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Now here's Bridges. There's the drive. Outside for Booker. Puts up a 3. Pass to Paul. Bridges outside. The Suns need to get off a shot. Right side Conley from downtown. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch and shoot game. All right, Mike.
Pass to Booker. The 3. That shot off. So Utah will take it the other way. The 3, O'Neal. And Ayton pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Conley against Booker. Now Bridges. To the middle. And there's Ayton on the assist by Bridges. Ayton's got 6.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Bogdanovich with it. Here's O'Neal. Back to Conley. Over Paul. The shot by Conley. No good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
That one goes in.
Woo-hoo, that was an explosive move by Devin Booker. Decks it and finishes.
And the Jazz with possession here. Following the score by Phoenix. Conley passes to Mitchell. Conley with the ball. Pass to Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Booker fires from way outside. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Gobert passes to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer, O'Neal gets the 3 to fall.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And so it's the Utah Jazz leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
And that one's good from Conley.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
To the inside. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 8.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Gobert passes to Conley. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Suns trailing. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. Clock at 4. Back to Paul. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Paul's got his first points of the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Left side Mitchell. From deep 3-point range. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
He will be unguardable if he starts making shots consistently from this distance. Turn the lights out.
Phoenix calls timeout. All right, we're putting you on the spot here, Doris. Who do you think is the best head coach in the NBA?
Boy, you're trying to get me into trouble, BA. I think most people are going to answer sort of old school Pop because of the number of championships. I'm going to take it in a different direction and say one of the guys that captivates me, whether he's loaded with stars or whether he's trying to grind it out, that would be Eric Spoelstra. He's got the ability to X and O with the best of them, and I think he manages people as well as anyone I've seen.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Oni. Outside, Ingles. Here's Whiteside. Great D that time from McGee.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Payne finds McGee. And there's a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, it's stolen by Gay. In transition, here come the Jazz. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles. And the Jazz lead by 8. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Ingles passes to Whiteside. They're running. Johnson with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. McGee has an open look, and it comes off the front of the rim. Utah has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Ingles from outside. Here's Whiteside. Hauled in by McGee. The Suns have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Outside Payne. Pass to McGee. Back to Payne. Shot clock at 6. And here is McGee. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Rudy Gay picks one up.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Now here's Clarkson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Payne. And the foul is called. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to Whiteside. Here's Gay. Kaminsky pulls it in. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Oni. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Here's Oni, defended by Payne. Here's Whiteside. Oh, he misses the dunk. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a 2-point lead. Kenny, what was your impression?
They've been knocking it.
And that'll...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by DeAndre Ayton.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Booker the 2 with Johnson at the 3. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Paul in at the 1 spot. Shoots. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Now here's Booker. Launches a 3. And Conley grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. There's the triple. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Now, this is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's O'Neal. It's stolen by Johnson. 8 inside. Defended by Gobert.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Mitchell against Booker. Now here's Conley. He's closely guarded. Clock at 6. Back to Mitchell from outside the arc. Here's Gobert. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive, but this guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Now here's Booker. Here's Crowder. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Well, how fantastic is Jay Crowder in the pick and roll environment? Can beat you with his scoring or his passing.
Outside Conley, pass to Gobert. Now Mitchell. This one for three. Offensive rebound. Gobert passes to Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Tries again. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 7.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Paul passes to Booker. Off target from outside. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
Here's Johnson. The Jazz making their last shot. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Johnson. Here's Crowder, defended by Bogdanovich. The putback. O'Neal pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. Rebounded by the Jazz. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Shoots it from the corner. And that one's long.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
And that one's good.
I'll tell you, great job by Crowder to free himself up, an aggressive interior scorer.
Now here's Conley. He has 6. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Lets it fly. Bogdanovich. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Bogdanovich has got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the blockout, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Pass to Crowder. Over Bogdanovich. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got rebound number 8 now. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Utah. Offensive board. Nice shot by Whiteside.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
To the paint. Booker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Booker's gotten his second bucket.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Clarkson for 3. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. From 9 feet. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Booker.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Suns on D. 7-point differential. And rejected.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
The pump fakes are risk because you're exposing the ball. You have to be careful because a solid defender will easily steal it. And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Oni. Whiteside down low. It's against Ayton. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
Booker finds Paul. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Utah on D. Here's Bridges.
I think one thing you know about Joe Ingles is he understands angles defensively, and he will compete.
Paul, shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Clarkson, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. For three, Bridges on target from range. Bridges has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Pass to Gobert. Conley with the ball. Mitchell with the ball. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Gobert. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And the Jazz lead by 6.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Ayton against Conley.
2 minutes remaining.
They double him with Ayton.
2 minutes.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The Suns have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Ball passes to Bridges. From outside, off the mark.
Simply put, a bad shot pass. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Here's Gobert. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Phoenix has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Ball against Mitchell. Crowder outside. 4-3. The shot that time not on target. And Utah will come the other way. Bogdanovich finds Conley. Outside Mitchell. Inside. Here's Bogdanovich. And the layup falls.
Bogdanovich is simply cold-blooded, astonishing scorer when the game is hanging in the balance.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Now here's Booker. That three's off the mark. 51 seconds left in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Conley. Fires the three. And Ayton pulls it down. It's Bridges on the wing. Down low. Yeah! And now they trail by just 4.
DeAndre Ayton with a big-time shot. Go ahead, young sir.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell. And Booker pulls it down.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Fires from deep. Rebound, Utah. Right side, Mitchell. Misses there.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz. Pulling out the... everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action. So a look at our starters for the Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center. And for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. Different styles, but the same goal, to dominate in the painted area.
Now here's Butler. Uses the glass on the layup.
Butler has come a long way with his ball handling. He has a few tricks he can pull off from time to time to score.
Now Crowder. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker from deep. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. And it's Miami's ball. Left side Butler. Outside Tucker. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Basket's good.
The veteran point guard Kyle Lowry is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Outside Paul. Back to Ayton. Releases. It's hauled in by the Heat.
0 for 3 now in the early going. Just a little bit out of sync.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Bridges. Can they get it? Adebayo grabs the board.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution and some of it's just bad luck.
Here's Butler outside Tucker. Lowry with it. Again, the Heat score.
Did you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes to start this one.
Pass to Bridges. Over Butler. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Butler on the wing. Shoots over Bridges. Here's Adebayo. Outside Robinson. And the Heat, another 3.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now here's Booker. Lets it go from deep. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Tucker.
2 minutes.
Back to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Out to Lowry. Now Butler. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Tucker. The rebound by Bridges. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. Ayton inside. Checked by Tucker. Here's a 3 from Paul. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Butler passes to Adebayo. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Adebayo's got 5.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Paul for 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
To the wing on the left. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
The Suns trailing. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. For 3, Booker. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And here are the Heat now. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Kept alive. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Stolen by Booker. Ayton with it. Picked up by Lowry. Outside Booker. Off target from 3-point range. Pass to Lowry. Shoots over Paul. The Heat rebound. Here's Adebayo. It's good.
Bam Adebayo.
He's got 7.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
3-pointer, Bridges. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Miami closing out the quarter ahead by 11. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their 3-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
Setting the floor for Miami. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Back to Oladipo. Pass to Strus. Inside. Here's Morris. And he hits it from 9 feet.
Sees his man. Threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
And it's Phoenix's ball. It's a 13-point game. And here's Payne outside. No good on the shot. And it's Miami the other way. Hero, the pass to Oladipo. Here's Dedmon, covered by McGee. Hero outside. Here's Dedmon. And he makes it on the layup. Dedmon's got his first basket.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
That's tipped. And here's Payne. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 18 feet out, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Pass to Strus. Here's Morris. Oh, sweet move. And he lays it up and in. Morris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Left side Johnson from the baseline. Good as the jump shot falls. All right, Smitty, you won some titles at the international level. A world championship in '94, gold in 2000. So how do those compare to the ring you won with the Spurs?
You know, BA, they're totally different. Obviously, both of them are fantastic. But internationally, it's a little bit special because you're playing for your country and you have that USA across your jersey.
And Miami has possession. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Here's Morris. And again, it's Miami converting.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Payne, the pass to McGee. Outside Johnson. The three-pointer off the mark.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Hero, no good. The Suns have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Pass to Dedmon. And here's Hero. Oladipo on the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Heat lead by 15.
Excellent pass from Dedmon. This is what you're asking your guys to do. Be aggressive, trust one another, and make plays for each other.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Shamet. Off the mark there with a 3. And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
To the paint. Kicks it to Hero. Pass to Strus. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Here's Payne. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for your Suns.
He hits the second from the line. 50 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Oladipo against Payne. Hero for 3. Hauled in by McGee. The Suns have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to Shamet. Fires for 3. The shot no good. And Miami the other way now.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Now here's Payne. Lets it fly. And Hero grabs the board.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And so it's the Miami Heat aside.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They lead by 14. Kenny, how'd you see it?
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference maker. Truly an all-hands.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. How about Bam Adebayo? What an impact he's making.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Miami has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. We've got Campaign, JaVale McGee out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's Shamet in a shooting guard. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half.
3-point field goal.
That's what you want to do. Work the ball to one of your premier scorers like Kyle Lowry and let him make a play.
Payne against Lowry. Here's Shamet. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. To the inside, Kaminsky. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Pass to Robinson. Here's the three. And again, Miami with a triple.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Outside Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. Out to Lowry. And here's Robinson. Outside Butler. Just 4 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. That's good from Robinson. On the assist by Butler.
3-point field goal.
Robinson's got 9 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row. I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Now here's Kaminsky. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. A line change here for Miami.
For the Heat.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
Unloads from 13. Morris can't hit.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
For 3, Bridges. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on 2-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Aiden. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 3-pointer, Bridges. The shot no good.
2 minutes.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Pass to Dedmon. Here's Strus. Dedmon, high post. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Ayton. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Bridges passes to Booker. Ayton with it. They shoot again. Yep, that one goes.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Miami's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Pass to Hero. Oladipo outside. Hero with it. Now guarded by Crowder. 5 on the clock. Back to Hero. Three-pointer. Phoenix grabs the miss.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Back to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Bridges outside. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Morris. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oladipo outside. Pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. Hits the trifecta. Oladipo's got 5.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And again, it's the Suns missing. He got it up, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And let's take a look at Miami. They've got Tyler Hero, Markieff Morris out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's Strus in at the small forward position. Out of bounds, it'll be Miami's ball.
Heat substitution.
Miami has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Lowry against Paul. Lowry left side. And it's Butler with the jam.
Love to see Jimmy get aggressive on the slam, blitzing his way to the rim.
Bridges outside from deep. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Miami ball.
And here are the Heat now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Up top, Lowry, covered by Crowder. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Now here's Bridges. And a deep three from Paul. Phoenix no good that time either.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Butler passes to Robinson. Outside Tucker. Down low. Lowry outside. From the high post. No good, off the front rim. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Lowry. Up top, Robinson. Booker defending. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Lowry. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. No good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Bridges outside. Butler with a steal. Robinson against Booker. And here's Lowry from the arc. That won't go for Lowry.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
An explosive explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Booker against Robinson. Now Butler. The three is up. And the three-pointer goes.
Capable of connecting from deep, the defense must honor Butler's ability to burn them with this jumper.
Now Booker. 1:49 left to play in the fourth. Paul for three. Connects from downtown.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Robinson. There's a minute 26 left in the fourth quarter here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Butler passes to Lowry. Shoots over Bridges. Lowry, no good. Phoenix has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Heat.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Kyle Lowry.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Bridges misses.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Inside. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Now Lowry. From deep three-point range. Crowder grabs a miss.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith.
Cycles all the time in the NBA for sure, David. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And for the Heat, backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. Now Conley. Following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry passes to Tucker. Outside Robinson. Back to Tucker. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards. And it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Back to Lowry. Robinson against Mitchell. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
From Duncan Robinson.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Utah keeping it alive. The new 14.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Lowry. In the corner, it's Robinson. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. That shot, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
He goes up again. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
One-on-one fast break. Here's Mitchell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets, and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Pass to Lowry. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Gotta be a little bit more aggressive defending him from that range. He can be dangerous.
Jazz leading by 4. Conley kicks to O'Neal. The pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Conley with it. The Trey. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Robinson against Mitchell. Butler at the elbow. Clock at 6. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And Lowry gets double teamed, and Robinson wide open. He shoots off target with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now, here is Robinson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. He kicks to Tucker. Outside Butler. Back to Tucker. Lowry inside the line. They get the rebound. Adebayo. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
It just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Mitchell outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Mitchell's got 5.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Three-pointer, Lowry, and that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz out in front, leading by 8, and we'll be back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Floats it up for Butler, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And now Utah, fast break and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Bogdanovich clever at finding ways to get to the line. Love seeing the aggression come out here with the defense.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Let me remind the audience, Brent Barry, a winner of 2 titles with the Spurs. Brent, what's the secret sauce to winning a title?
Yeah, honestly, you got to have a superstar. And I was lucky enough to play with the great Hall of Famer Tim Duncan, along with Greg Popovich. you got to have a couple of those guys on your team in order to win a title.
It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Jazz leading by 10. Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 8.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry dishes to Butler. Into the lane. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
Conley scanning the floor. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Butler. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Bogdanovich. Gobert's got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz. Conley against Lowry. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Robinson for 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. Off target from three-point range. Heat shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensive. Butler finds Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Knocked away and stolen by Butler. In transition, here comes Miami. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Conley after the Heat pick up 2. Mitchell wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. The Heat trail by 12.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Now, here's Mitchell. Yes, that goes in. Mitchell's got 13.
Looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. It's Robinson, top of the key. Stolen by O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. And Bogdanovich kicks to Gobert. Now running, there comes Lowry, pushing the ball up. 1:07 left in the first half of basketball. They get it back. Fires the 3. Goes up again. Robinson for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Robinson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Conley against Lowry. Outside Conley. Launches it. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Here's Robinson. It's stolen by Gobert. And here we go. Ahead. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. Off the left rim and out. Adebayo finds Lowry. Back to Adebayo. Outside Butler. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, the floor is going to open up now if Jimmy Butler can knock down something from that distance.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 13 points and 1 assist. And that
broadcast so far, we're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Heat, Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the 3. Jazz leading by 8. Pass to Ingles. Whiteside dishes to Ingles. Here's Clarkson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clarkson is interesting for him. He's not really a point guard and not really a shooting guard. So trying to find ways to stay in the game and stay aggressive and do whatever is asked of him to earn minutes. Now, you could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Oladipo, the pass to Strus. Hero with it. Here's Strus. 4 on the clock. It's stolen by Ingles. Clarkson for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Clarkson's got 5 now.
A pretty good hustle. Clarkson out on the break. He can be dynamic there.
Pass to Strus. Back to Oladipo. The pass to Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Clarkson taking his time here. Here's Oni. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Heat trail by 13. Oladipo outside. Pass to Strus. Oladipo against Clarkson. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
This helps this team. When Oladipo stays aggressive for a full 48 minutes, he becomes a force.
Clarkson outside. Kicks to Gay. Down low, Whiteside, and it's in there. Whiteside's got his first bucket in this one.
That's just pure strength and size from Whiteside. Just a Hulk out there. Remains a matchup problem for basically any roster to try to match up physically.
Here's Strus. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. There's Hero with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Oni, guarded by Oladipo. Passes it to Whiteside. Here's Oni. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Whiteside finds Gay. Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes down. And the Jazz lead by 12.
Well, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
That's tipped. Pass to Oni. The Jazz working the ball around now. Ingles passes to Whiteside. Here's Oni. Tucker with the ball. Gay picks him up defensively. Outside Butler. He kicks to Lowry. 51 seconds left in the third. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
It's good on the putback.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Robinson on the wing. Here's Tucker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Both free throws good from Tucker. And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Now the pass to Mitchell. Launches a three. Outside Conley. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's O'Neal. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Jazz lead by 12. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position.
From Jimmy Butler. Those reflexes never let Lowry down. He was primed for that shot.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Oh, good with the triple. The Heat trail by 10. Butler finds Robinson. To the middle. Let's go. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Utah has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Brett. Now here is Conley. Mitchell outside. Off target from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And slam dunk by Butler.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man. And God's been doing this for now over a decade.
Now here is Conley. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. And Adebayo sends it back.
And pay him with the emphatic block.
Nice shot by Gobert.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry passes to Tucker, and the shot goes in.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
This is it to Gobert. O'Neal up top, defended by Butler. Conley dishes to O'Neal. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
There's the triple. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Bogdanovich gets to O'Neal. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now on the nose. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, onto the wire, this is what it's for.
That's his second.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Over to the wing. Good ball movement here by Miami. Lowry against Bogdanovich.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Outside Conley. Money!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And here's Miami. They're on a 12-4 run. Robinson against Mitchell. Three-pointer, Lowry. No good on that one. And it's Utah the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Lowry passes to Butler. From deep three-point range, Utah with the rebound. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Gobert finds Conley. Sinks the triple. And now it's a 9-point Jazz lead.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And so it's Utah with the win. A solid. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.